Okay, let's do it.
Well. The key tucked behind a picture.
Now we're talking. Okay. So with that key, presumably we can now open this cupboard, and maybe that gives us the actual book we're looking for. Alright, it's gonna give us something. Sienna? No. No, this is the book we need, though. Is this the Land of 1,000 Fables?
Is it? Let's see.
Oh, man. You probably need to unclasp it first, Carol.
Expecto ludum.
Actually, I think you missaid it, Carol. I think it's Patronum, actually. We are now in the land of Harry Potter.
Regis? Regis! Land of 1,000 Fables. Incredible.
Oh.
Let's see where this road takes me.
It's peaceful. Too peaceful.
Going wild. All land's an illusion. It's so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
Okay. Just following, and I was gonna say, is it a yellow brick road? It is. It is. There is a fast travel spot for whatever it's worth, or I guess just a signpost. Girls, welcome to the land of 1,000 fables. Set out on a journey of wonder. Enjoy yourselves. Uncle Artorius, and this is the person who is in charge of all those illusions, or made them happen. Warning, spells will remain stable until June 1252. I actually don't know what year it is in the game, so I'm not sure. That is technically past the time that has already come to pass. What is a Wolpertinger? Yeah? It's like a jackalope? I think it's a jackalope. I think it's a jackalope. I mean, it's not the yellow brick road, or it's not the dotted line that we're supposed to follow, but it is a yellow brick road. So I do kind of want to check it out. I'm guessing we probably can't deviate too far off the beaten path, because it seems like there's going to be stuff blocking our way. If we try to do that, like this, we're just going to run into walls of mushrooms and whatnot. I'm surprised we can go that far, even. Also, there's perhaps risk of us, accidentally missing something or triggering something before we're supposed to. But it looks like there may just generally not actually be anything over there, so maybe it doesn't matter at all. Definitely expired already? Okay. Yes, there are several forks in the road. Again, our mini-map in the top left, or top right corner is saying this is the way to go. But then where does this lead in that case? Because that's a cool looking bridge. So, I want to check it out. And there's gold below the bridge as well. Oh. It's also a dead person. So that's a thing. Explore any way we want? Okay. Don't need to be focusing too hard. What are we fighting now? An Archspore? I think there's an Archspore right next to us now. No, I was kind of wondering if this was just going to be a big, nice, peaceful area where maybe all of our dreams would come true and we wouldn't have to worry about anything. Then I saw the dead body, and I realized, you know, probably wishful thinking. Can you not hide in this corner where it's kind of hard to hit you? I actually can't hit you there. Please come back. Baby, come back. Where even are you right now? What is happening? Okay, it's, I think it's dead. Also, these are gonna explode.
Damn it. This is a playground for two little girls. Something's not right.
Yeah. This may not be the peaceful little land it once was. Oh? Rig? They're little hobbits. They're hobbit homes. Can we read this? Rig Village, okay. Yeah, it does seem like there's a lot of stuff here, actually. Or there could be a lot of stuff here. I know I was saying there aren't, doesn't seem like there's a lot to do off the path, but the path does seem to split in many different directions. I assume we can't go in there. We can open the door, actually. We don't fit. We can't dodge roll in or anything like that. But, alright, we'll leave the Griggs alone in that case. Yeah, and I think we started to go through the, near the bridge. Remember when I talked about the whole, like, wall thing? Wall of mushrooms thing? I think that's a wall of an entirely different sort. Are we gonna die if we go into that? Or is it just gonna stop us from moving? Just gonna stop us from moving? Okay. It did kind of give off those deathly poisonous fumes vibes. Got me a little nervous there. That might have actually even been where we started. So yeah, we're gonna look around a bit. See what kind of trouble we can get into. So here's the bridge. Little green stuff. Little, like, specks in the air floating around. Doesn't look like it actually turned into anything, but... Okay, I guess we're going this way now. Don't know what kind of other enemies we might run into. So we got archspores, or maybe even panthers. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw more archspores. I think this is backwards, but... okay, yeah, that's the bridge. Let's just see, did we actually try looting this guy? It was a poisoned apple. Yeah, not so peaceful a place after all, perhaps. And again, to the right is the quote-unquote correct direction, but I just wanna poke around a little bit. See what there is around here. Yeah, I think that's the way we were considering going before. We read this? Yes. Yeah, so this is what we read. Where it was saying that the spell, perhaps, or the protection expired a long time ago. But now we're, I think, going forward, although then again, our marker reader is telling us to go in the opposite direction, so I take it back. This way, and then, what? Like, up and around? There isn't even a path here. Serious? It wants us to go like this? Really? That feels strange. Okay, well, that's what we're looking for, it would seem. Whatever it may be. Just need to, you know, take a trip to the Mushroom Kingdom first.
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices.
He gobbled up my gingerbread! Now
The gingerbread man?
turn to gobble him!
Sounds like the crones. Let's see. Hello? Hansel and Gretel? Gingerbread Man? Other fairy tales? Hey, that's Sienna. That's definitely Sienna.
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross. Then you open it. Now,
Hey.
who's this?
What's up?
A lost traveler?
How's it going?
You're not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel.
Yeah. Figure this was going in that direction.
Just as soon as I catch you.
Hello. It is the Wicked Witch. Okay, the Wizard of Oz references continue.
You cannot possibly fear a few magical plugs.
Oh, you're creating archspores. I did not see that. Do I have to kill the archspores before you show up? I feel like I probably do. Also, hold on. It's definitely Golden Oriole territory. Which means, yeah, we don't have it equipped, so we gotta switch. Because they got lots and lots of poison. Don't think we're gonna see vampires here, or at least not for the foreseeable future. So let's do this. Yeah, because Wicked Witch is all stuck in her bubble. I'm guessing she doesn't come out of it until we take out the archspores. And so that one's down. Are you going to... Yep, do something like that now. I mean, yeah, I could have told you that much. You actually gonna come down and fight us at some point? If I like shoot you out of the bubble? Can I pop your bubble? With a crossbow? It didn't seem like I could. There again. Okay. It does work. Oh, she's actually extremely weak when we hit her. But we are stunned for approximately an entire lifetime. Oh, okay. A golden panther now. Comparatively more straightforward, though. Please get popped. There we go. Oh, it's with us, though. Oh, what? Excuse me. I popped your bubble, thank you very much. Please come down now. Do I need to time it? I think I need to time it when she's, like, swooping down. Otherwise, she won't actually drop down here. Like that? I don't know. Or is that actually just a coincidence before? I mean, she's down now. Oh, I can get her broom? Is that what that is? Yeah, it is. And for the most part, just gonna ignore her and hit her instead.
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch.
It was sophomore English all over again.
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you
In the
come
beanstalk?
to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
I swear it's not a metaphor. Breathe easy? I mean, we know what beans she's talking about, okay? We know what beans she's talking about. Yeah, but what?
Breathe easy. Because you aren't here to play? What's that about?
Jack knows what I mean, so he'll tell me where the beans are as fast as he can. Isn't that right?
Sienna, I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, hmm? This little Piggy went to market. This little Piggy went home, for instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
You better know, because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand? Now shoo.
Yeah, she's kind of a bully. And by kind of a bully, I mean she's very much a bully.
So why is it you're here?
Oh, we're here to get you, actually. To look for my lost childhood. Oh, it's priceless. I just can't remember what it was like to grow up. When I went through the trial of the grasses, it erased my memory, and I don't remember what it was like to read children's fairy tales. I miss it so much. No, we came to free you.
Came to free you.
Nice of you, but a waste of your effort. I plan to free myself.
You might not. Bound to be easier with my help, as our most recent adventure amply showed.
Mm-hmm. Yet I still don't know why you even give a damn.
It's Dettlaff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Dettlaff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it? Well, normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Dettlaff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else.
That's at least more than her sister was
Fine,
able to do.
Witcher.
Or say.
I accept your
Obviously, in many ways, she was behind this to
Consider
begin
us
with, but
allies. Shake on it.
at least at this stage, she's showing some rationality that her sister could not. So, nice to finally catch up with you. Tell us a little bit more about this place.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes, created by Arturius Vigo. Anna, Henrietta, and I would come here to play out scenes from our favorite fables.
Which didn't seem like she was playing.
Magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale characters don't attack me. But you don't belong here. So you had best be on your watch.
Okay. I suppose. I mean, it did kind of seem like, you know, that witch was gonna do something bad either way. But, yeah. You know, kinda an important little topic that we haven't gotten a chance to discuss with you yet. The whole part where you kind of, you know, blackmailed your apparent lover into killing a bunch of people. Can you, you know, give us some reason at all as to why you thought that was okay?
Since you brought it up, the knights Dettlaff killed. What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Dulac, Lacroix, Peyrac Peyron?
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but
I mean, you had people die by your direction.
when my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders.
It was them specifically,
All
okay?
did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. And Ulak had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me. I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
I mean, sure, you can be critical of their knightly virtues, but you killed them. I think that's it's kind of on a different level. I mean, obviously, what they did to her, based on what you just said, not okay. But that doesn't mean that it's okay to escalate it either. That's not how you resolve your problems.
Sorry, but that's no excuse.
I didn't tell you so you would pardon me. I was only hoping you would understand.
I mean, he does give some additional information, some additional context to help understand. That much is true, for sure. When previously it just seemed like maybe it was some kind of political assassination to try to send some sort of message, and to a certain extent that is presumably still the case, but now we know there's a more personal matter to it as well. That makes a lot more sense. They exiled you because of the curse of the Black Sun. At least that's what we have been led to believe. You know anything else about that? Is there reason to suspect that it might have actually been something else? Obviously, Anna Henrietta has now taken what would have been your place as the Duchess, and so maybe there was some kind of other agenda to make her the Duchess and get you out of the picture.
Curse of the Black Sun. That's why you were banished, right?
Twisted princesses, mutants. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Creighton.
And? Was she truly
I
monstrous?
don't think we've met this person in the game.
Cruel,
Presumably
but
she's from the books.
But what caused it? The curse or what she went through? Asking myself to this day.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she tossed me out of the house.
Okay, I see where you're taking this, Sienna. I get it. But, at least, as of right now, we're trying to extend this olive branch and say, let's try to be friends? Let's try to make up for our differences, and hopefully, by getting you out of here and bringing you to Detloff, we can find what at this stage is the most peaceful possible outcome. And in order to do that, it seems like we need to track down these magic beans.
So, what's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Certainly. But you must gird yourself with patience. There are two ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Yes, indeed.
Climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead. Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right.
Alright, that's a start. And we do now have Sienna as what appears to be more or less a party member here. And as is always the case whenever we get someone joining us, there's that question of, are they technically immortal? Or if we get into fights, is it possible for them to die? Because if Sienna dies, then obviously that's a bit of a problem. It's a bit of a problem. Don't see any life bars, that is encouraging. But before we head out, let's make sure we get the chance to loot the enemies we were just fighting. And if it's just like the Panther and the Archbar, I don't care that much about it. But if it's the Witch or the Broom, I really want to see if we can get a Broom, kind of like what happened with the Caretaker back in Hearts of Stone. We have gingerbread. That is fitting. Bone ashes. Maybe pick them up just because they are technically unique, but I assume probably not actually worth anything. It's the gingerbread man. Extinguish this and just take a look inside. We actually can't go in. What about up here? I know this is the opposite direction that it's telling us to go in, but... Oh. Just trying to see... Yeah, we can't actually go in there either. Just trying to see what actually is there in this area. More gingerbread men. More bone ashes. So yeah, you know, in case it wasn't clear, Wicked Witch of the West? Or actually, we don't know if it's west or east or what have you, but, she was probably killing people. Probably eating them. That's, you know, more or less exactly what she said she was gonna do. Okay, also openable, but also not possible to actually go in.
So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the Fable Sphere.
Does
You
it?
stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed.
Huh. Interesting. More bone ashes. Okay, maybe at this stage we cut ourselves off. Don't think we actually need any. Yeah, those gingerbread men, not fast enough. Confirmed. Lots and lots of poisoned apples as well. Also, thematic. Yeah, this is, wait, what? Hold on. I see Roach, or at least the marker for Roach. Is Roach actually in here? Hold on. We can't look at the world map. Can I summon Roach? I cannot do that here. But you see this. Roach is showing up on our map, over here. On our mini-map, in the top right corner. Which is odd. I don't think we can actually get over to her, or maybe not, but... Don't worry about Roach? Okay. Or like, wait, as in she will eventually get here? Also, where did Sienna go? Oh, there you are. Okay. Is Roach gonna be able to talk in this world? Oh, that'd be cool if Roach could talk again.
Watch out, pixies!
Oh no!
I shall butcher you!
There are a lot of them. I am also curious. Okay, so Sienna does not appear to have a light bar. Also, I can't see anything. This camera angle is not helping at all. Yeah, I'm curious to see how capable of a fighter Sienna is. She said she picked up that sword and I mean, she's trying to do stuff. Did you actually take any of them out? Like, if I just let you try to take out this pixie? Can you do it? Apparently there's one over there as well. I want to see how much damage she can actually deal. Is she capable of taking them out? Because I remember when we were fighting with our vampire friends, Setloff and Regis before, they were capable of absolutely annihilating people. She's doing functionally 0 damage. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. She can stun them, but she can't actually hurt them. So that's probably good to know for future reference.
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
Put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Meaning you.
Oh, so that's called the Fable Sphere. Of course it is. Oh, much brighter up here. Okay, and this looks like the direction in which we were seeing Roach. This looks like this is giving me strong Rapunzel vibes.
Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one.
Ah, it wasn't Roach. Well, apparently it is Roach. But I can't even take the pink one if I want. I can't ignore you and take it anyway. Darn.
Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
All these references to unicorns and yen, I think, as well. I think I have a sense as to what it's about, but hold on.
Not at all. This is grand.
Please dismount.
Not in any
Please dismount.
Jaws.
It's actually hurting a lot. The world should help. I'm actually surprised that it is not capable of more or less taking them out in one hit. Is he actually attacking from her horse? Roach would never let us actually use her as a war steed.
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you.
Is it the big bad wolf?
Ignore him. He always lies.
Ah, okay.
Boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans.
I don't know anything. Not one thing. And besides, watch out. Wolves.
Yeah, not this time. So, what about that red bean? By the way, look out, wolves!
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it.
Hard save after this conversation? Okay.
Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain,
Where
no one
wouldn't it
swallowed
be?
Oh no, definitely not that.
Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it?
A human. The most human in the land of 1,000 fables.
Huh?
Everyone! Wolves! Run!
The most human? I think that'd be Sienna. Or someone else who's not really supposed to be here because they aren't actually from the Fable land. The Fable Sphere lids, come on. Oh, right, you're right. I'm sorry, how could I?
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the blue bean. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere. Out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Help! Wolves!
Okay, lastly, that yellow bean.
Yellow bean. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground.
And who has it?
A bold farmhand who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf!
Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
He's like, I'm sorry, I'm contractually obligated to shout it at the end of every sentence. I can't choose. I have no free will. But anyways, we gotta go.
Alright, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Hey, yeah, sure.
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not
It
sure.
isn't opposite day.
I should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks, and a little lass who sells flint.
Fine. Let's get to work.
Okay, so let's save. Alright, so, let's save. There we go.
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea out from under the princess, who sleeps to this day, I think.
Yeah, this is it's a pretty crazy, powerful illusion. And think about it, how there's just this random mage who was their uncle Artorius or something like that they were saying, who apparently set up this entire thing. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Anyways, let's take... Oh, we can't look at our map. Right. But we have the 3 magic beans, 3 little pigs, Girl who sells flint. I'm not sure what that's a reference to, actually. Three bears and Goldilocks. And then Long Locks, is that actually, like, Rapunzel? We want to make sure that we can do everything. Make sure that we leave the tower for last. Okay. Let's see. So, let's catch up a little bit on this quest. So, the Land of 1,000 Fables was an extraordinary place. Now, it was also an extraordinarily dangerous. For Artorias Vigo's spell, cast many years earlier, had begun to degenerate, change, and grow wild. This was the result of something called magic entropy. The world's fairy tale characters had grown unpredictable and aggressive, something the Witcher got a taste of soon he into his adventure. Oh wow, hold on. This is much longer than I thought, and I just scrolled past most of it. Okay, let's see. Where did we leave off? Despite these difficulties, he found Sienna. The Witcher and the Duchess's sister now shared a goal. Both trapped in this magical land, they needed to find the way out. They joined forces. Sienna knew the exit from the Land of 1,000 Fables lay hidden among the clouds overhead. Their first task was to find magic beans that would help them ascend. Also, we were checking out this book when we were right next to Regis. I was under the impression that Regis would have gotten sucked in here with us, and Geralt, I think initially, once we got in here, was asking where did Regis go. So, if we're teaming up with Sienna to get the beams and ride the beanstalk into the clouds and get on out of here, then hopefully Regis has found a way to get out of here as well, or puts two and two together and realizes, hey, this giant magical beanstalk that just formed out of nowhere, let's go check that out. Maybe that'll be a way out of here. A boy named Joss would know where to find the magic beans. Yet Joss, who obsessively cried wolf, was known by all to be a pathological liar. He proved hard to pin down, for his convoluted clues were the exact opposite of the truth. By Joss's reckoning, the red bean had not been swallowed, though the one who had not swallowed it was the most humany human in all the land. Oh, I suppose that means that'll be the least humany human. The big bad wolf? If he's, like, posing as a human, but is actually a wolf, maybe? I don't know. The blue bean, on the other hand, lay out in the open, watched over by nobody times 3. So it's not in the open, and there are 3 people guarding it, or 3 somethings guarding it. Yellow bean, in turn, could be found deep underground. In other words, way up in the sky, or in a high tower. A bald farmhand, its guard and keeper. Yeah, so I'm guessing that's going to be at the top of the tower, and then it's going to be Rapunzel or some other long-haired individual who's guarding it. Okay, the direction where it pointed us is the way we should go first. Thought that was... yeah, that was over here. Right? So we should go this way first. Okay. Yeah, I think we definitely want to try to do everything here, because it certainly seems like it's a very interesting place. And it would be unfortunate if we missed out on anything big. But we don't go to the tower just yet. We go over here to this village. And normally what we would do...
ugh, ugly and fierce.
Igni does no damage at all. I mean, we did unupgrade the Igni. This seems like the world could just absolutely shred through all of them. Can't really see them. Just a big cloud of black smoke. But I think we got rid of a lot of them there. Oh, they're still up. They're gone, Sienna. It's fine. Yeah. But normally what we would do here is we would open up our map and we would look at which one of these quest marks is tied to what thing. But since I believe our map is, yeah, still grayed out, we're not allowed to use it, that means can't do that here. It's actually a notice board? What? Is this an entire, I mean, I suppose it is in many ways, an entire village of sorts. It is its own map. Oh, the little girl sells flints. Yeah, I am not familiar with this fable, I don't think. Magic dust?